that woman give life back into that child, or will that woman have to give birth to a dead baby?
She have to give birth.
So life doesn't come from the penis and the vagina. Life comes from the Most High that gives it.
Right.
Because He can snatch that spirit.
It comes through the woman.
It comes. Man
and woman does not create life.
Simple biology.
Life comes through
simple biology. Does life come from the soil or does it come from the seed?
We don't know which came first.
Does life come from the soil or does it come from the seed?
We don't know which came first.
Okay, did that tree come from the seed or did it come from...
Obviously, I mean, in today's time, I would say logic might say seed.
Brother, you already know that it came from the seed. You're just avoiding saying it. Now, for an example, the word semen. Do you know what the word semen means?
Not all the way through.
The word semen goes back to the word razin.
Razin?
Which means race.
It's Latin.
It's Latin. But the razin or the semen comes from who? It comes from the man or the woman. It comes from the man. So when it comes down to life, it actually comes from you, man. And you're powerful. One of the reasons that we're in a position that we are in today is because we have bowed down our neck to the women, man. We don't jerk up our loins like a man. When you deal with the woman, does a woman deal logically?
Man does.
Does a woman deal logically, or do you have to get on her ass about a lot of stuff? Come on, man, be honest. That's why you're smiling, brother. That's because it's...
You do gotta get on their ass.
It's set up that way because from the beginning of time, the Most High deprived them of wisdom.
But who did get on everybody's ass though?
That's the truth. That's the truth. Especially in these times, because the so-called woman is the head of the society. She's put on a pedestal. Whenever a woman is set up, everything is out of course. And I'm not saying that all women are bad, but in this society, you have a lot of women that are messed up, man. And the reason that they're messed up is because you don't have a lot of men with ruling class mentalities.
Right. I can agree with the last part.
You got it? Or you want me?
Yeah,
I got something. Go ahead.
Oh, this is Isaiah chapter 31 and verse 1, and it reads.
Yeah, it was 31. I said 30, but 31. Go ahead.
Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help.
Whoa, do you know what woe means?
Yeah, like hold on.
No, woe don't mean hold on. When you speak,
I don't have a strong supporting or dictionary.
When you're speaking,
I can go off my own interpretation.
When you're speaking in biblical terms, the word woe means destruction.
Show me a strong accordance in the dictionary to show that what you're saying is true.
Here, I'm gonna grab you a precept.
You can't really preach the Bible without an Oxford, without a Black's Law, and without a strong support.
You're supposed to have a Black's Law. That's supposed to have an Oxford.
I got a precept for that.
Yeah, for
Why would not all of them? Solomon was black.
Hey, check this out.
All of them were black.
This Revelations 12 in okay, let's see. Let me see. Which one do I want? There's so many that
we have strong concordance right here.
You need to be able to break down concordance
right here.
You need to be able to break down the language for that time.
We can break down the language from that time.
We got one right here, man.
This is Revelations 12 and let's see, which one do I want to take? This is Revelation 12 and 12. It says, therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and sea, for the devil is come down unto you having great wrath, because he knoweth that he have but a short time.
So what does the word woe mean? That was our discussion.
Listen to the context of it. It says,
so my definition of the context.
Brother, hold on, wait. All right, slow down. You want to be on 12 speed when we're walking on 7 right now. So just slow down. Now check this out, right?
I got it, bro. I got a regular dictionary that he's asking for.
Let's hear what his definition of woe is.
Regular dictionary he's asking for. It says, whoa. See it, brother, you want to read it?
Oh, we down.
It says great sorrow or distress. It says misery, sorrow, distress, sadness, unhappiness, heartache, heartbreak, despondency, despair, depression, regret, gloom, melancholy, adversity, misfortune, disaster, suffering, hardship.
Your hardship, they give you hard work.
Now check this out, because this is dealing with the so-called white man. All right? It says, therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea. Well, who's inhabiting the earth?
No, that's
Isn't all of the living inhabiting the earth right now?
Yeah.
All right, so distress, destruction.
Disaster.
Who's ruling over the world right now?
White man.
The white man. So therefore, woe is in the world. Distress, destruction, and what does it say? It says, for the devil is come down unto you having great wrath. So that woe is equivalent to wrath. It says, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time.
So my question is, and I ask everybody this, why would God make this puzzle game of himself being everything and create the bullshit for us to go through where he already understands what the outcome of the game is?
Because he's a Most High, he can do that. You know why he did it? He did it for us. Because he loves us and he cares about us. So what he did was, he said,
I love my pit bulls and I go fight them and they die. That's still me. I still love my pit bulls. That's different.
That's different.
I raised them.
You want to know why? Because we're not equated to dogs. You know who equated to dogs? Look at these three. Now, secondly, we're equated to something better. We're equated to being the sons of the Most High Heavenly Father. Now, for an example, when you have children, right? What do you do to your children to teach them discipline?
But I'm not.
Hold on, wait. What do you do to your children to teach them?
It depends on what they did wrong.
You chastise your children.
Right, depends on what they did wrong.
Right?
But
you might have certain tasks.
I can't determine the free outcome of my child's life to apply or disapply chastisement.
Well,
hold on. It'll be unfair for me to be able to quote unquote make a perfect child and then turn around and put some bad things in there for me to chastise when I could have made it perfect from the start.
Well, you don't make it perfect from the start. You want to know why? The precept.
Hey, can I? Hold on 1 second. Can you still record this one? Yeah, we don't record. Okay, no problem.
Grab Romans 8 and 20.
Amos 3 and 6. Shall trumpet be blown in the city, and people be not afraid? Shall there be evil in the city, and the Most High hath done it? Surely the Lord will do nothing, but reveal his secret unto his servants the prophets.
Hey, so in order to understand anything of this, you got to be a man of the Lord, first of all. So we can teach you out of this Bible, but you won't understand it unless the Lord allows you to understand it, unless he open your understanding. Now, first and foremost, grab that.
This is Romans chapter 8 and verse 20.
Romans 8 and 20.
For the creature was made subject to vanity, not willingly, but by reason of him who hath subjected the same in hope.
But by reason of him that have subjected the same in hope. Why do you send your children to school?
To learn.
That's what you answered. It's a simple question. The Most High, look at this as the Most High sending us to school. It's basically for us to learn how not to be wicked and how not to be evil. Before the Most High did anything in regards to chastising us and destroying us, the Most High gave us his word. He gave us his laws, statutes, and commandments on how to conduct ourselves. Hold on, wait. On how to conduct ourselves and carry ourselves.
But all that could have been.
But okay, for an example, I got an example for you, right? A lot of these white children that grow up in suburban neighborhoods whose parents are rich, do they know anything about discipline?
I would hope so.
You would hope so. They don't know anything about discipline. They don't know anything about hard work. The things that they have, they take for granted. Why? Because they didn't labor for it. They didn't work for it. Can somebody give me the parable about the prodigal son in Luke? I want to say Luke 15 or either Luke 11. The Most High allows us to be subject into vanity so that through us falling and through us losing it all, when we get back into the power that he's going to give us, because we're going to rule instead of the so-called white man. when we get back into that power, we will appreciate it the more. We won't take it for granted. Just like this parable is gonna break down.
I'm gonna listen to this when I'm gonna ride out.
Hey, brother, hey.
Like I said, I appreciate
you stay longer than most, you know?
Oh, no, I appreciate y'all. I agree with reading from the Bible. Like I said, I just when I
it's
write,
a lot of things you don't understand.
Like when I like to sit down and read it, of course you're not. I don't think nobody's gonna truly understand it 100%.
Hey, we do.
It's all your interpretation.
The percentage that was given to us, we understand 100% of it.
Right.
You know, and we're not saying that it's through us just because we these great men. Like for an example, with the prophet Daniel, when he was breaking down Nebuchadnezzar's dream, he said, "I'm not doing it because of the wisdom that I have more than any other man. The knowledge, wisdom, and understanding that we have because the Most High allowed us to receive it. And how to receive it, we heard other prophets teach it, and we woke up to it. The Bible says that faith comes through the hearing of the word." So you got it in Luke? Okay, go ahead, read.
Luke 15 and 11. And he said, a certain man had 2 sons. The younger of them said to his father, "Give me the portion of goods that falleth to me." And he divided unto him still his son living. And not many days after the younger son
So you see this? He had 2 sons, and then one of the sons, he's like, "Man, give me my inheritance." You know, and he took that inheritance. He's gonna tell you what he did, how he went into a far country and wasted it, and he lost everything. Go ahead.
And not many days after, the younger son gathered all together and took his journey to a far country, and there wasted his substance with rigorous living.
Well, rigorous living. Go ahead.
And when he had spent
That's what we did. Go ahead.
There rose a mighty famine in the land, and he began to be in want.
So now he went from being up here, you know, to being down here because he wasted his inheritance. We did the same thing. Go ahead.
I can't stay that long. I'm gonna catch up, but we gotta
it's only a little bit more. Go ahead.
Come back down this path.
And he went on to join himself to a city of that country, and he sent him into his fields to feed swine, that he will fain and have fill his belly with the husk that the swine did eat. No man gave unto him. When he came to himself, he said, "How many hired servants of my father have bread enough to spare? I perish with hunger."
And we're coming to ourselves. We're coming back to our right mind. We don't want to be on the low anymore. We understand that the Most High blessed us and gave us everything, and we took it for granted. That's the reason why we're in the condition that we're in right now. Right. So the Most High is giving us back understanding. He's having mercy and grace on us right now, and he's going to do the same thing that the Father did unto his Son when he came back and he repented. Go ahead and jump down.
I'm out of here, man. I gotta go.
Jump to the point
on the way back. All right, man. Shalom.
Go ahead, Go ahead. Yep. Read,
And the son said, verse 21, and the son said to his father, "I have sinned against heaven in thy sight. I am no more worthy to be called thy son." But after the father said unto his servant, "Bring forth the best robe and put on him, and put a ring in his hand and shoes on his feet. Bring hither the calf, I kill it, and let's eat and be merry. For my son was dead and is alive again. He was lost and is found, and they began to be merry. Now his eldest son was in the field as he came and drew nigh into the house, and he heard the music and dancing. And he called one of the servants and asked what these things meant. And he said unto him, Thy brother come, and thy father had killed a calf because he had received him safe and sound. And he was angry and would not go in. Therefore came the father out and entreated him. And he answered and said to his father, Lo, many years I have served thee, be thy transgressed. I have any time thy commandments, and yet never gavest me a kid. Babylon, which had devoured thy living with harlots, and thou hast killed for him, and fatted a calf. And he said unto him, Son, thou art ever with me, and all that I have is thine. It was to me that we should make merry. Be glad, for thy brother was dead.
That's it. You know, so basically, and we were made subject to vanity. We saying that we went off, but now that we're repenting, the Most High is receiving us back. You know, and we're inheriting certain blessings. Like the blessing that we're going to inherit is a heart in a new heart and a new body that's not subject to sin. A new heart and a new body that's not going to go off. You know. And with that new heart and that new body, we're going to now know how to rule. We're going to know what path not to take. Not to take the path of wickedness. Not to do as the wicked that rule over in front of us. You know, we don't want to go back through the same things that we went through. You know, when you've been through a level of hardship or a level of adversity, when you went through something and once you